I hate hot days with clear skies. It's kind of depressing, you know? I don't know. I need to keep the motivation to keep exercise going, so
The Game Party series, one of the classic Wii shovelware series. This is like the shovelware game. The original Game Party for Wii wasn't very good per se, but it sold extremely well. The first Game Party is the 38th best-selling Wii game of all time. That's crazy. So they made another one, then another one, then they made one called Game Party in Motion for the Xbox 360 Kinect. I didn't know about that one. Then the final Game Party game, the last hurrah, if you will. The perfect emotional send-off to one of the most second-rate greats of the Nintendo Wii. Game Party Champions for the Nintendo Wii U in fall of 2012.
yeah, Game Party Champions.
Our options are Story Mode, Party Mode, Free Play, and viewing our high scores. What do you mean Story Mode? Okay, it asks me to pick a character. Wow, they actually put me in this game. Give or take a few pounds, that's pretty accurate right there. Check the high scores to see how you stack up against your friends.
That's the first question I ask anybody whom I try to connect with. Do you play Game Party Champions on the Wii U? Because if you don't, this isn't going to be a functional friendship, I'm sorry. Anyways.
This is a story about the laziest kid I know. You, Riley, my best friend. Okay, sure, you're not lazy now, but you have to admit you were way back when this all started. Don't look at me like you don't remember. Okay, I'll just spell it out for you. High school? Yeah, well, at least that last summer of high school anyway. I couldn't even wake you up. That lazy.
What is this? I thought this was a game party.
Riley. Riley? Riley? Riley! Hey, look, so here's the old routine. I'm gonna ask what you feel like doing today, this afternoon, and you're going to shrug your shoulder. Yeah, just like that. And then we'll both have a long, drawn-out argument. Or, conversely, we could try getting you to do something fun today.
What? What is happening right now?
Never has the phrase rendered speechless been so appropriate apropos of my reaction to this cutscene. So, I can't. Cutscenes. Fully animated and voice-acted cutscenes.
This game is a level of quality that I can't quite put my finger on. It's not bad, it's not good, it's not even mediocre, so it's something. But I think the only way you can know exactly what I'm talking about is to just experience it.
I don't even know. Where do I live? It's like a basement that was turned into some sort of entertainment room. But then the decorations of this room are as if it were my bedroom. I'm Riley, and my best friend Jace. This guy threatens to shatter my skeletal frame if I don't follow him to the local arcade.
You're going to pick your butt up off that couch and go with me to the arcade, or I'm going to do a flying knee drop onto you while you're sleeping, like when we were kids.
Grief your friends with the Wii remote?
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to call security. Sit right there.
And hey, you know what? I know it was tough growing up without a dad. That had to have sucked, but
What?
I'm tired of the mopey attitude.
What kind of bombshell? What kind of friend just says that out of nowhere? He signs us up for a competition to stop us from being lazy or depressed or something, I guess.
It's just, this is our last summer together. After this, it's different schools and different people and different friends, and, well, I just want, you to accomplish something fun.
So we're about to go to college, I suppose, and we're mute. A common side effect of growing up without a father.
Yeah, go ask anybody who didn't have a paternal figure for the first 16 years of their life. They'll tell you. Well, I mean, they might need a piece of paper to tell you. They're like sign language, but they'll tell you.
He signed us up for some big competition at the arcade, like you do, I guess. Sure. We play a quick match of air hockey to get in the mood for some arcade games. Heavenly hat. This feels so bad. Oh yeah, by the way, this game is almost entirely stylus-based. The gamepad screen here shows the most useless grid of colorful lights known to man. It is delayed, and it's just a bunch of inaccurate moving image files. Don't try to play it looking at the gamepad. Just don't. I mean, do I have to say anything? Just look at it. After this, we head to the arcade. When does this take place? The 90s? 80s? I only mention this because I see Sinstar, Joust, and Rampage back there. And classic video game arcades are kind of a rare occurrence nowadays. Plus, the whole vibe of this game seems to be trying to appear nostalgic or something like that. We've got 4 games to choose from right now, and they each have 5 levels to beat.
Basketball. 3 hoops, 1 ball. Not exactly regulation, but you get the idea.
Oh no. This, you can sorta aim with the gamepad, and you can use the stylus to fling the basketball. Depending on how far away the hoop is from you, you can get 1, 2, or 3 points. This works. I can manage, but this does not. It
sucks.
At the very least, I could get the hang of it. The hoops move differently in different levels for this minigame, which is kinda lit?
Sick. Dope. Tubular. I need to get out more.
The game says we are up against opponents, but you never actually see them during the game. Instead, you just have to beat the high score labeled on the display. And this goes for all but 2 of the minigames in this clump of dysfunctional diversions. Also, gotta love the synchronized dance moves. These people are actively losing their marbles so hard a CIA search party couldn't locate them in a glass cube.
No need to thank me. I'm a helper. I help. That's what I do.
The way this guy talks, there's some reference I could make to something here, but I don't watch enough movies to perform such a reference. Oh yeah, and the voice actor for Jace, he's Peter Parker in the modern Spider-Man games. This man is in so many things, like Death Stranding and Back to the Sea. Anyways, back to the highlight of this man's career, Game Party Champions.
I know it was tough growing up without a dad.
So apparently I'm not mute. I just don't talk for whatever reason.
Why, hello. Have you met my friend Isabella? She is only the greatest baller in the tri-state area, and estás muy caliente at el baloncesto. That means she's good at basketball. Try and extinguish her fire and drain those trays.
What did I get myself into?
What is happening right now? Is she supposed to be Hispanic? Okay, hair black. It's clearly not. Blood type sassy. Does she say that? Or is our friend here just insulting her?
I know it was tough growing up without a dad.
For the last level in each minigame, you have to fight a boss, which, once again, only affects the win and loss screens. It makes no difference in the actual game. Pretty easy to beat somehow. Plus, like I said, you don't see her at all during the actual minigame. We have the opportunity to go to my room, to pick a direction. It would be fun if this game just turned into a gritty dungeon crawler right about now, but no, of course not. No, we need more of this. It's pretty much the exact same thing as basketball, but now there are vertically long holes instead of horizontally long ones.
Wait, is this a vertical hole or a horizontal hole? Because to go through it, you have to go horizontal, but the radius of the hole is vertical. I don't know. The polarity of the lateral orientation of the hole has been switched.
I would honestly rather use the Wii remote right about now, but the game doesn't support that kind of behavior. It's not pleasurable. We go up against Tex.
Guess what, partner? I hope you're riding a gravy train with biscuit wheels, cause you're in the finals with Tex. He's just hotter than a pistol at a $2 shootout. But I could see that you didn't just fall into the tall cotton and you're ready to run with the big dogs. So what you say, partner? You ready? Get her done! Woo!
This is culturally insensitive to both Texans and people with a bold blood type. I won't stand for this. Our friend strokes our ego for a minute. I see Marble Madness back there. Can I just play that, please? That game's fun. Air hockey.
I cannot stress enough how bad this game's physics are. And the game has terrible performance anyways. It's like trying to run Cyberpunk 2077 with RTX and a damn IV pump.
This is soul-sucking. I also found out you can grab the puck and toss it, which I didn't know was allowed in air hockey. But I'm not like a hardcore fan, so what do I know? Hey, we can actually see the opponent in this one. So that's gotta be like a revolution for the future of gaming or something like that.
Watch out! His attacks may even knock the pants off of you, which has a high potential gross out factor to it when you think about it. So let's not lose, okay?
Is that on me? Or is that on him? Am I gonna get arrested for indecent exposure, or is he gonna get arrested for assault? Or maybe you're just supposed to know the risks going in. Like maybe the police said, you know, you shouldn't have been there in the first place. I don't want to go to Chuck E. Cheese anymore.
Ping pong, table tennis, this is awful. You swipe the gamepad screen to swing the paddle. And it doesn't matter where you swipe on the gamepad, but your direction and the length of your swipe does matter. You can kinda steer, and you can give it completely superfluous ball spins, and it's delayed, so that's awesome. And sometimes it doesn't even register at all. But this is the only other minigame where you can see the opponent in the entire game aside from air hockey.
It's absolutely wild that you cats are going to battle. So tell me, are you ready to flow or to crash?
Who wrote this?
This guy, Steve Bowler, with a strange resume. He worked on some Mortal Kombat games and a few other somewhat notable titles. Just know that this is the man that's likely responsible for forcing these poor kids to have severe hematological disorders. We finish these arcade games, then...
There's another arcade location with like 4 more games in it to play. It's at the amusement park.
No, please, no. We go to Buffalo Bro Arcade, and 2 of these aren't even arcade games.
For the first time we came here, how old were we? 9? We just met, if I remember. Your mom had taken you here right after your dad passed.
Okay, dude, you're doing it on purpose at this point. Plus, I'm not gonna act like losing a father doesn't have long-lasting consequences, or isn't a big deal, or won't genuinely affect you for many years to come. But if this happened half our life ago, are we just now getting depressed about it? And you know what? I should probably also mention the hypothetical mother in this situation, because we have one. We just never see her. I don't know.
Maybe she'll finally love me if I play baseball. Hey, game devs, this is like prime Wii Remote territory, guys. I don't want to use the stylus for this. And shocker, it doesn't feel great to play. Son of a... I can't seem to accurately hit these side bits, but the point requirement is so minimal, and I have 9 outs available before I lose. So it's actually really, really easy to beat this one. The pitch types change between levels, but there's not much of a difference since you don't have to worry about getting balls in this game. You can basically hit all of them. Also, apparently we have attracted a group of loyal disciples to our positively palmy arcade-going abilities.
Oh, if you've realized, but it's like Team Riley over here. Everyone's noticed your game and they're about to run out and start printing up t-shirts with your face on them.
I say, it's our old chum Mankar. He used to play cricket in jolly old England, but has to play baseball here across the pond. And as it turns out, he's smashingly good at it, old chap. Now see if you can't dismiss his score. Pip pip, dismissed, I say.
He's happening. Sunil Mankar, you know, the most British name. Pip pip cheerio and all that. There was no script, was there? They just turned the mic on and said, say something funny.
Mini golf time. This also feels horrible. Just look at me trying to turn my body. And I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how hard to swipe the damn screen on this one. It does that thing that crappy golf games do, where the ball has no idea how to fall in the hole. So it just kind of teleports. I will say that I am impressed that there is a fully viewable modeled area around us, but that's not saying much. It also doesn't help that this game seems to natively run at 5 frames a yacht a second.
Well, Bob, his name is James Thaddeus, and he's amazeballs at minigolf.
Did I just hear a grown man say amazeballs unironically? Use something hip with the kids. I mean, don't say he's amazeballs at golf. Say he's really good at golf.
This is also when I decided to see what the game means by grieving with the Wii Remote. It did this. I have no idea what this is, but it doesn't seem to do anything at all, so... yeah. The Wii Remote can be used in each of these games for different things. It can help shoot in the water gun, it can do whatever this is in air hockey. So you can do that if you really desire to. Skill Ball. I don't know why this one was so hard, but it is. It was way too easy to do whatever this is. And trying to get this thing in the 100 pocket is like trying to fly an Airbus A380 into one of the pores of your own skin.
Yes, this is the path to enlightenment. You have conquered all who have come before you to challenge your kung fu. But, have you conquered your demons? Get him, Riley! Yeah!
Is he supposed to be Asian? Or just some karate master? Also blonde hair. Not really. Once again, these characters might as well not even have models at this point. Water Gun! This is the only one that's not a touchscreen game, and it works fine. You have to shoot the bandits and not shoot the women. There's also a mode where you have to put out fires and shoot arsonists, which implies that this water gun is not a substitute for a real gun in the Wild West world of this minigame. So, are we literally supposed to believe that we are killing bandits and arsonists with a squirt gun? Either that, or we're just blasting the fire away with a real gun. Imagine if firefighters did that. Your house is burning, then they just pull out machine guns and start shooting the flames. So that's all the games.
We're wearing to do battle with this Jamie? Oh, no. We will have to put you in some new threads, yes?
I don't understand what they were thinking when they made these. Hair, color of the week. I told you they are colorblind when it comes to hair.
So that's all the games. I'm finally done.
You just beat everyone in, like, the entire tri-state area. You know what this means, right? You're going to the World Championships!
What? Huh?
Yeah. It appears I forgot to tell you about that part. Wait, don't kill me yet!
You've got to be kidding. I have to do that all over again, but harder? That's goggled up, man.
And yes, here we are. Our grand entrance!
There better be something good waiting for me after this. These are actually challenging for the most part. Either that or they just take forever, so it felt like they were hard. But the skill ball was actually hard. Skill ball was actually hard, I'll tell you that much. Plus, if you want to retry, you gotta wait like 2 minutes and watch the cutscene over again, because the loading times in this game rival the loading times from when you finally decide to run Cyberpunk 2077 with RTX on that IV pump. What even is this event? Who paid to come watch a bunch of high schoolers play arcade games? And how did so many pay to come watch this?
Won the World Championships of, whatever they're calling this, redemption games or something. At any rate.
Hey, at least they brought it up.
Ping pong took me 2 hours.
Unfortunately for the rest of us, we have to deal with his lack of personal hygiene. Don't stand downwind.
Are you just saying this to his face? Football player, for some reason this guy is the only one that Jace doesn't make fun of before we battle. Out of all 16 of the bosses, this is the only guy who doesn't deserve a monologue. Also, hair color black. It's literally not.
Don't let the nail polish and great hair fool you, kid. I get paid to eat pitches for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
She looks, melted. And she's better at me than liking music, which is probably true, I guess. Despite her being a pro, though, her score in the game is exactly the same as the very first person we went up against in the baseball minigame at the arcade.
And now I think it'll be very exciting to play against you. Good luck, Riley. I hope you win.
I don't even know anymore.
Actually, I never even knew in the first place.
I know it was tough growing up without a dad.
With air hockey, I found grabbing the puck and tossing it into the side to bounce it into the goal was the best course of action. And you could see my anger appear whenever I started slamming my mallet against the table. Cool, we did it. We won the thing. Whatever this thing is. And we finally get a second person in this game to speak sentences.
One winner of the World Championship with the Golden Ticket Trophy. Please give a round of applause for the youngest player ever to win the championship, your newest world champion, Riley!
We got the trophy, and our best friend Jace wasn't even real.
You woke up and realized your potential. Looks like you won't be needing me anymore.
Apparently, Steve Bowler, the aforementioned writer of this game, said that Jace was the ghost of your father trying to get your life back on track. What? Was he an imaginary friend that our father took the form of after he died? But he's actually here, because he signed us up for the competitions and stuff. And if this is supposed to be our dad, then you really gotta love how he rubs it in all the time that he's dead.
I know it was tough.
I don't even really know what to say. This game was not what I was expecting. It doesn't really feel like the original Game Party games, for better or for worse. But I know what you're thinking. If this is a game that solely relies on the Wii U gamepad's touchscreen, and you can only have one of those hooked up to the Wii U at once, it's a party game. How does multiplayer work?
It's a board game. You roll, play a minigame alone. If you succeed, you stay. If you fail, you return to your previous space. I guess you can use the Wii Remote to try and grief your friends, but no. Don't force your friends to play this. There's also free play and high scores, which are exactly what you think they are. Nothing really to say.
Cool. That didn't motivate me to keep exercising. Fine. I'll play the next Half-Life thing.